Good evening, and welcome to a very special episode of the Renaissance Men podcast. It is Boxing Day. You will have been stuffed full of turkey. Presents would have been opened, but we have another present for you in the shape of Quizmaster James the Midgemeister Perkins. Midge, how are you?
Hello, I'm doing very well. How are you?
Not too bad, mate. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Hopefully you had a nice day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what have you got for us today? Oh, you got a quiz. We haven't done one for ages. Also, we had a tradition of doing the Dusty Rhodes Memorial quizzes on the Botchcast of old. But sadly, Dusty died. So
yes, that is true. We've decided to do a Christmas quiz, which isn't Christmas themed at all, but we're doing a quiz at Christmas, so it's a Christmas quiz, and it's going to be in the form of the classic British quiz show Mastermind.
Nice.
So we have 4 competitors. I will, of course, be the quiz master. We have 4 competitors. They have each given me a topic for their specialist round. And then following the specialist round, we'll have a general pop culture knowledge round, shall we say. Everyone's in Mastermind, surely. They know how it works. So I'll introduce the competitors, and then we'll do the traditional way of how they introduce themselves on the show as well. So competitor number 1 is Stuart Garrett.
Hello. Yes.
Competitor number 2 is Mideon.
This isn't like Mastermind. You've not described my occupation.
No. I'm introducing you first, and then I'll do the traditional thing when I call you up to the podium or the chair, the big chair. Competitor number 3 is Mr. Michael Seddon.
Hello.
And competitor number 4 is the legendary DRB.
Good evening.
Hello. Right. So we'll start with we'll get right into it and start with the specialist round. So can competitor number 1 please make their way to the chair? And your name, please.
My name is Stuart Garrard.
Your occupation?
Key worker. I'm a filthy
You got the
servant.
first question wrong, Stu.
And your specialist subject?
The Star Wars films, basically episodes 4 through to 6. Yeah.
Okay. So 90 seconds on the clock. You can, of course, this is for everyone and people listening at home, you can pass if you don't know the answer. And then at the end of the round, I will reveal the answers for you. And yeah, that's pretty much everything to say. So I will start the clock.
Can I just have get some gin in me first?
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead.
Bear with me. I'm very nervous. I don't know what you boys are feeling, but me. Like an interview.
You've got this, Stu. You've got this. I've got faith in you.
Oh, and the grand prize is just pride and bragging rights. So no monetary value. I'm sure you got enough yesterday for Christmas. So.
I also just quickly want to say that after the tragic events of Dusty dying from the previous quiz, I'd like to call this the Donald Trump Memorial Quiz. So hopefully he will die. If my track record is anything to go by, he's hoping. Anyway, carry on.
Sorry. Trust. Okay, are you ready?
I am.
Okay, and here we go. In Return of the Jedi, how does Luke get his lightsaber after he jumps off the board towards the Sarlacc?
R2-D2 fires out of his dome.
Correct. In A New Hope, who is the first to say, "I have a bad feeling about this" in the movie?
Han Solo?
No, Luke Skywalker. In The Empire Strikes Back, what was Luke's call sign while searching the surroundings on Hoth?
Echo 7?
No, Echo 3. Oh. In Return of the Jedi, what is the name of the beast that Luke Skywalker is forced to fight underneath Jabba's throne?
Bollocks. Rancor.
Correct. In A New Hope, what cell number do Han and Luke say Chewie is being transferred from?
1138.
Correct. In Return of the Jedi, where does Luke go after he rescues Han from the clutches of Jabba the Hutt?
Dagobah.
Correct. In The Empire Strikes Back, how many people does Darth Vader kill in the movie?
None.
No, 2. In A New Hope, why does Luke finally decide to leave Tatooine?
Because his aunt and uncle are burned like crispy potatoes.
Correct. That is the end of your specialist round. There were no passes, and Stu, you scored 5 points.
Happy with that. Thank you, Mitch.
All right.
Some tough ones in there. Some tough ones.
I tried to make it so that there was some easy, some hard. Although to be fair, when it comes to Star Wars knowledge, I have little to none. My
plan worked.
I'm just glad that worked out for that one. Okay, so competitor number 2, can you please make your way to the chair and your name, please,
Mideon.
and your occupation,
Cunt.
True.
and your specialist subject.
Nintendo.
Okay. All right, here we go. What is the first game with Princess Zelda as a playable character?
Wand of Chameleon.
Correct. What is the best-selling Nintendo exclusive game of all time?
Mario 1.
No, Wii Sports. What is the best-selling Nintendo handheld of all time?
DS.
Correct. Which Nintendo game caused enough injuries to children to result in an $80 million settlement?
Pokemon.
No, Mario Party. What is the first Nintendo game to feature Mario in it?
Donkey Kong.
Correct. What is the name of Nintendo's first ever Game & Watch title?
Catch and Ball.
Correct. Which film inspired the enemies in Nintendo's Metroid series?
Alien.
Correct. What was the first SNES game to use the Super FX chip?
Yoshi's Cookie.
No, Star Fox. That's the end of your specialist round, Mideon. There were no passes, and you also scored 5 points.
Ooh.
Woo!
Well done, Mid.
Recurring. No, I got the same as Stu, so I'm not exactly thrilled about that.
Okay, moving on to competitor number 3. Please make your way to the chair of doom. And your name, please.
Michael Seddon. And I'm really glad, I just want to say quickly, that Mid knew that he was number 2, because I was sitting there thinking, shit, am I supposed to be speaking right now?
And your occupation.
Star of an OnlyFans site.
And your specialist subject.
Ill-conceived 73-year history of Marvel Comics.
Brilliant. Okay, and here we go. The Fantastic Four have their headquarters in what building?
The Baxter Building.
Correct. Peter Parker works as a photographer for which publication?
Daily Bugle.
Correct. Thor has 2 war goats to pull his chariot. They are named what?
Pass.
Okay. Which Inhuman did Johnny Storm date?
Crystal.
Correct. What was Dum Dum Duggan before he joined the military?
Pass.
How many rings of power does the Mandarin possess?
10.
Correct. The Thing has how many fingers on both hands, including his thumbs?
On both hands?
Yeah.
8.
Correct. And what does the K in MODOK stand for?
Killer.
No, killing. Okay, and there was your specialist round. You had 2 passes. The first one was the Thor has 2 war goats to pull his chariot. They are named what? The answers are Tooth Grinder and Tooth Gnasher. And the other question you passed was, what was Dum Dum Duggan before he joined the military? He was a circus strongman.
Oh shit, I knew that. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
I'd love that. War Goats is a
okay.
fabulous tag team wrestling name, isn't
Yeah, better than the War Raiders.
it?
Okay, so Seddon, after your specialist round, you had 2 passes, and you also scored 5 points.
Well done, Seddon.
And finally, in the specialist round, would competitor number 4 please make his way to the chair? And your name, please.
DRB,
Your occupation.
Rent Boy.
I knew it was all right, yeah.
And your specialist subject.
Formula One motor racing.
Okay, and starting now. Jenson Button won the 2009 Formula One World Championship driving for which team?
Brawn.
Correct. Which car team were constructors champions in 2017?
Mercedes-Benz.
Correct. Which F1 racing team formed in 2007 is based in Silverstone?
Racing Point.
No, Force India.
They're called Racing Point.
Are they? Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's okay. I will allow it. Sorry, that's my fault. Okay. Sebastian Vettel won the championship in 2010, 2011, 2012, and 2013 with which racing team?
Red Bull.
Correct. In 2016, who became F1 world champion and then announced his retirement from the sport 5 days later?
Nico Rosberg.
Correct. Who was the first ever British Formula One world champion?
Mike Hawthorne.
Correct. How many Formula One world championships did Michael Schumacher win?
7.
Correct. And how many points are awarded to the race winner of each Grand Prix?
25.
Correct.
Bravo.
Boom.
Well done,
DRB, you had 0 passes and you got a clean sweep and scored 8 points.
Wow.
Yeah, I should explain. They were the Force India team. They were rebranded in 2018, I think. They're actually going to be rebranded again next year as Aston Martin.
Oh, right. So, yeah, probably the trivia site that I got these questions from. I know nothing about Formula One. That was probably done before 2018, so I do apologize. I trust your...
We've been hustled, boys.
We've got everything else. Right. So, well, at the end of the specialist round, we have Stu on 5 points, Mid on 5 points, Seddon on 5 points, and DRB with 8. So, I was going to obviously say the person with the fewest points should pick what set of questions they want for the general knowledge round. But Stu, Mid, and Seddon, I will allow you to debate amongst yourselves as to who wants to go first.
Any
Stu,
takers?
You can go first, Stu. It's fine.
Okay. I'll set a low bar for us, shall I?
You've got this.
Yeah, well, in that case, then I'll keep the same order for the
Sounds
next
good.
round.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Okay, so Stu, if you make your way back to the chair,
I should
Would you
waddle
like-
over.
full of Christmas dinner, would you like set A, B, C, or D?
Let's go with set B, please.
Set B. Okay, here we go. So 8 questions in each set, so a total of 8 points available. Here we go. Set B. In video games, what was the first game to be played in space?
Pong.
No, StarCraft. In TV, which member of the Beatles narrated the first 2 series of Thomas the Tank Engine?
Ringo Starr.
Correct. In language, what does TLDR mean?
Oh. Too long, didn't read.
Correct. In movies, what is the name of the skyscraper in Die Hard?
Nakatomi. Nakatomi Towers? Oh. I don't know.
I'll give you half a point. It's Nakatomi Plaza.
Ugh.
In music, who sang the 2020 hit song It's Bug Snacks?
Some loser. I have no idea. Pass.
In video games, what was the first gaming console to have internal memory?
Xbox?
The Sega Saturn.
No way.
In TV, what are adult fans of the My Little Pony TV series known as?
Pedos.
No, bronies, but close. And in movies, who played park owner John Hammond in Jurassic Park?
Richard Attenborough.
Correct. So, Stu, after the general knowledge round, you scored 3.5 points, which takes your final total to 8.5 points. Well done.
Thank you.
Okay, Mideon, it's your turn next. Would you like set A, C, or D?
Give me the D.
All right, D coming right up. Okay, here we go. 8 questions. In music, which rapper is famous for wearing parachute pants?
MC Hammer.
Correct. In video games, what is the best-selling video game of all time as of 2020?
Wii Sports.
No, Minecraft. In movies, what is the name of the longest movie ever made with a runtime of 85 hours?
Lord of the Rings 50.
No, The Cure for Insomnia. In language, what does LOL mean?
A laugh out loud.
Correct. In TV, in which long-running British sci-fi drama does the main character possess the ability to regenerate into a new body?
Doctor Who.
Correct. In movies, in which cult classic horror movie will you hear the line, "They're coming to get you, Barbara"?
Night of the Living Dead.
Correct. In video games, what do the games Crash Bandicoot and Uncharted have in common?
Made by Naughty Dog.
Correct. And in TV, which actor plays Marty Bird in the Netflix series Ozark?
No idea. Pass.
Okay, you had, what did we say? Was that one pass? No, 2 passes. No, well, it was 1 pass, last question. So in TV, which actor plays Marty Bird, I think that's how you pronounce that name, in the Netflix series Ozark, is Jason Bateman. Mideon, you scored 5 points in that round, taking your final score to a total of 10.
Yeah, not last. That's good. Stu's heading for it.
What a fucker.
Okay, Seddon, you are up next. Would you like set A or set C?
I'll go for C.
C, I see. Okay, here we go. 8 questions, starting with, in TV, what year did Star Trek The Next Generation debut?
Oh, God, I should know this. I don't pass.
In language, what does BRB stand for?
Be right back.
Correct. In music, who sang Material Girl in 1984?
Madonna.
Correct. In video games, who voiced Abby in The Last of Us Part 2?
Oh God, I feel under pressure. It's Laura something. Laura Bailey.
Correct. In movies, which Hollywood movie star plays himself in Zombieland?
Bill Murray.
Correct. In TV, in which city do the Simpsons live?
Springfield.
Correct. In video games, what game did the late, great Robin Williams name his daughter after?
I've no idea. Pass.
And in movies, who played the Green Goblin in Sam Raimi's 2002 film Spider-Man?
Sam Raimi and William Dafoe.
Correct. Okay, that's the end of the questions for you, Seddon. You passed on in which year did Star Trek: The Next Generation debut? It was 1987. And
Wow.
you also passed on what game did the late great Robin Williams name his daughter after? That was The Legend of Zelda. His daughter is called Zelda.
Okay.
So Seddon, you scored 6 points and you had 2 passes, which takes your final total to 11.
That was nerve wracking. I just want that on record. I felt a lot of pressure during that round. I was going, oh, fucking hell, like. Anyway, not last. I don't know if anyone's mentioned that.
So that leaves DRB.
You need to fuck this up spectacularly, DLB, to not come last.
Is there any way we can like put him off? Can we chant or anything in the background?
So you've been left with set A. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okie dokie. Right, starting with, in video games, the Umbrella Corporation is a fictitious pharmaceutical company in which horror franchise?
Fallout.
No, Resident Evil. In movies, in the 1999 film The Matrix, does Neo take the blue pill or the red pill?
God, I've never seen it. Red.
Correct. In TV, what modern-day item made a cameo appearance in the final season of Game of Thrones?
A car.
No, a Starbucks cup. In language, what does SMH stand for?
Shake my head.
Correct. In movies, what was the first non-English language film to win the Oscar for Best Picture?
Oh, bloody hell. Pass.
In video games, what year was Nintendo founded?
Is it 1907?
No, 1989. In music, which artist made history in 2020 as the youngest winner of the Grammys' 4 main categories?
Billie Eilish?
Correct. In TV, what long-running American TV show featured a homicide detective played by Peter Falk?
Dexter?
No, Columbo. Right, so you passed on... Which one did you pass on? It was the Oscar for Best Picture. First non-English language film to win the Oscar for Best Picture. The answer was Parasite. That one earlier this year. It's weird to think that the Oscars where Parasite sweep the awards was earlier this year. It's mad. And I think that's the only one you passed on. So you scored 3 points.
Hey, man.
In that round, which takes your total up to 11.
Oh.
Which means we have a tie for first place.
Had we prepared for such an eventuality?
We only prepared for you to be last place, that's all.
Funnily enough, I had not prepared for this, so bear with me. I think what I'll do is I will find I'll find the
Yeah, you do that. I'll just
I'll
I'll
go
just
back
speak to the listeners briefly.
Yeah.
Whilst you go
Sure.
find some questions or something, Midge.
I think we
I
need,
keep doing it. Damn it.
I think we need a correction on one question. I think Midge
Go on.
said Nintendo was founded in 1989. It's 1889.
Yeah, I knew it was old, but
I thought
I
your
probably
set
said
was the hardest one, DLB. I thought you had a rock hard set of questions.
yeah,
God.
it wasn't great. Especially I haven't seen most of the things he referenced.
It does. Yeah, it's kind of a hindrance, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
Obviously, all our set of questions are easy to stew.
Mastermind was.
Wow. No, it was to be expected, to be fair.
Sorry, mate.
No, it's fine. It's fine, DLB. Wholly justified, to be fair. Whilst Midge looks for some tiebreaker questions, I'll just take this moment to, I guess, thank the listeners for being with us this year and for, joining us throughout the Christmas period through our Stiffy Awards. I thought they went very well. Very enjoyable to record, and I think releasing them each day has been well received. So if you have checked them out, then thank you very much. Thank you to you boys as well for your time throughout the year. Much appreciated, obviously.
I've already appeared like 3 times, so.
Well, when you do, it's always a pleasure. So.
Oh, thank you.
Have I filled enough time?
Yes, I have a way of tie breaking.
Good.
So what I'm going to do is ask Seddon a question, and then DRB. We're essentially going to do a penalty shootout. So sudden death. Straight from here though. So Seddon gets it right. DRB has to get it right to stay in the game. And we'll just go from there because I've just found a load more questions. So we'll start with Seddon as he went first before.
Turn into weakest link now.
Yeah, essentially, yes. Weakest link.
Bank it.
There's nothing to bank. Right, Seddon, your sudden death question. Fin Fang Foom is an alien from what planet?
Oh fuck.
That's hard.
Marvel Comics.
Wow, go name the planet. Jeez.
I don't think I can pronounce it. It's the honest truth. It's something around. It's like Kakaranthara or Kakaranthara.
No, I've got here. It's Maklu 4.
It's both.
Oh,
Not
is it
to do
both?
what we did earlier.
God's sake.
It's been known as it's had 2 names in Marvel history.
Oh, it has. Yeah. I'll tell you what. This bloody thing that I got the
Sorry.
trivia from. Shit. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't go for the easier answer either,
Yeah.
but no. But I think it's currently the Kaka.
Yeah.
Huge
You said
flop.
it right. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Yes. Correct. DRB.
Yes.
Which driver who won 3 F1 World Championships for McLaren died in an accident while leading the 1994 San Marino Grand Prix?
Ayrton Senna.
Correct. They made a movie about that, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah, it's good.
I haven't watched it, but I just know of it. Okay, next question.
For some reason, I've got my eyes closed, thinking that will help. Like my brain will work better if I can't see. I'm not entirely sure there's any factual evidence.
Okay, Seddon, what superpower does the Grey Gargoyle possess?
Now, I know this sounds a bit daft. I remember that he's grey, which I know is a bit obvious.
Who's the name, mate?
Yeah. Do you know what? I don't know. I always think of him as being strong, but I imagine his greyness must play something into it. But I say super strength.
No, he can turn his victims to stone with a single touch. DRB to win the game. The Marina Bay Street Circuit is the street circuit for which country's Grand Prix?
Singapore.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner
Yay.
of the Renaissance Men Christmas Quiz 2020 is Mr. DRB.
Bravo, DRB.
Well done, that boy.
Well done.
Well done. Well done. Well done.
Well
And
played.
that is the quiz.
I think you'll find that it's the taking part that counts anyway.
Says the guy who finished bottom.
Midge, thanks for that. No, not
thank
for the comment. Thanks for doing the quiz.
Yeah.
Why not both?
Obviously, fuck you for the comment, but yeah, thanks for preparing that. It's it was really good fun, and I harken back to good old times of the Dusty Roads Memorial Quiz of the Week. So yeah, thank you very much. I used to lose those all the time as well. You may remember, but
So
Never
nothing's
mind.
changed in all those years.
no. It's the one constant in this year of this tumultuous year is me being shit at quizzes. So yeah, thank you very much. Right, that's us for today. And that is us for 2020. Thank God. So we hope you have a fantastic new year. We'll probably take a break now, maybe for a week or two. I'm not sure. We'll kind of figure that out from our end. But once again, I just want to thank you all for joining us throughout the year. It's been good fun bringing this bad boy back. It's kind of got us through a shit old year. I think we can all agree on that. And hopefully 2021 will be a lot better for us all. Oh yeah, just one last thing. I will mention the Patreon before we go. Go over to patreon.com/RenaissanceCast. I've been pimping it all throughout the Christmas period. If you want to come and support us, then please do so for £1 a month. I'm going to start thinking about the badges for 2021. I need a theme. Obviously, last year's was a COVID mask over an egg. I need to know what to kind of decorate the egg with for 2021. So what do we think the main kind of topics of discussion will be for 2021? It's probably going to be COVID again, isn't it? Let's be honest.
The needle for the vaccine.
Oh, yes. Good shout. Good shout, that boy. Yeah, but I'll figure that out at some point and then show off the designs and we'll go from there. But thank you all for joining me tonight. Boys, it's been a pleasure throughout the year. Until next time.
I just want to say, before we go, Stu, I just want to say thanks to you for hosting it and putting in all the work that you do with the notes and that. And thanks to DRB for producing it and putting it out for us. It's much appreciated.
Oh, no, it's no bother at all, mate. To be honest, it's a pleasure to speak to you all every Friday night. Whoever comes on, it's always a pleasure. We fit this around our lives as best we can. I think I was saying this to Seddon the other day. I think it's testament to how much I'm personally enjoying it and the fact that we hardly take a break these days. When we were doing it before, coming towards the end of that run, certainly I just couldn't be bothered to do it a lot of the time. So, yeah, I'm enjoying it and long may that continue. So, yeah, thank you, mate. It's much appreciated. And of course, I echo the sentiments to DRB. The boy puts in a lot of effort, and I think the quality is there to see or to hear. Right, on that lovely note, I think I will wish you all a Happy New Year, and we'll see you in 2021. So take care, stay safe, and goodbye.
Do I think of myself as a champion? Yes, I suppose I do.
Yeah, there's a lot of conspiracy theories around.
It's just madness to me. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't like being labelled the child of the ship rush, to be honest. But I think that's far more difficult than you're kind of making out, to be honest with you.